everybody, it's Debbie here and welcome back to my crafty den. So I just wanted to do a flip through of this little booklet that I made. I thought that it would be a nice little keepsake from an event, or like from a family event or something like that, to just journal and put pictures in. It's kind of like a junk journal, but it's actually made, well, I'll explain what it's made out of as I go along. But I punched holes in all the pages. I put the tiny little, I think these are 1-inch rings. Whoops, sorry. I was just reaching for my ruler. But yeah, these are the 1-inch binder rings. So this is just a tiny little book. It's only got 7 like pages, and then it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little pocket pages. So yeah, I used a piece of paper from a scrapbook pad, a 12 by 12 inch that was, I don't even know what it was. The front cover was gone. I've had it for years. So like most of this stuff I've had laying around for a long time. So the front cover is very plain. I edged it with black, and it is just a piece of my, I cut out my piece of cardboard and I glued a page of the scrapbook paper on the front, just a little piece that I cut out, and I measured and glued a piece on the back as well and punched 2 holes. And then on the front I put this tiny little, well, it's about 1.5 inches tall, maybe 1 inch wide. So I put this little medallion that says "Families Are Forever," because it was the perfect color. And I kind of wish that I had taken my black before I put it on here and edged the gold, because I wasn't thinking when I made the page about the silver binder clips. And that's why I took the clips and wrapped the backs of the clips in a piece of jute twine and just wrapped it around and knotted it, and to kind of cover some of the silver over. So I did that for the front, and then on the inside I had a coordinating piece of paper, and I should have glued it all the way down. I've never made one of these books before, so I should have actually glued it all the way down. I don't know what I was thinking, but this will be a cute little keepsake. I might give it to one of my granddaughters, or friend it to somebody. But so a piece of the coordinating paper on the inside, and then I have a pocket. Now, this is a toilet paper roll book. So I have the front cover, and then I have this little tag in here with a piece of this burgundy. It was in a little package, and there were a bunch of different fibers, and that's all it was it was Shabby Fibers. Had it for years as well, and it was the right color. The brown and the burgundy I thought kind of fit on here good. So on the back, all I did was speckled some burnt umber paint, and on the front it's got some lines that go, you can barely see them, that go this way, and then it's just got some circles that I dabbed on with a little lid, and I edged it, and it fits in the toilet paper roll. Now these little tags, these were tags already, so I used a few of these that I had. Some of the other ones are different though, so that slides right in there. And then on the next page, I took the cabbage rose paper and I cut a piece and wrapped it all the way around and just glued it on the one side. So the next page, this is another piece out of that same paper pad, and it says post. I don't know where it's from. This side for the address. Yeah, so I just cut a piece of that and stuck it on there. And on the back, the coordinating burgundy paper, and the same on this one is another piece of that burgundy paper, a different section of it. So some of the parts of that had a little bit of a print, and some of them just had, I don't know if you can see that, this paper wrinkled up really bad on me, but it's because I used the toilet paper rolls and I didn't let them sit flat long enough. So as they flattened out, they were kind of rounded, and as they flattened out, this buckled. So I made this a couple of weeks ago, but I think it still turned out pretty cute for my first attempt. So with the toilet paper rolls, all I did was flattened them out. I used all the toilet paper rolls that were exactly the same size. I flattened them out and I set a book on top of them for a week. I should have left them longer or done something else, but I just put the 2 little holes in, and 1 staple is all. I didn't even glue them. I just put 1 staple on the inside. So this is the other little tags because I didn't have enough. So I cut these to fit the toilet paper rolls, and they fit tighter than the other ones do because I cut these ones to size. So I did that. I used some brown paint to do some edging and to distress it a bit. Just make it look old. And then I had a book that I've been cutting pages out of for the longest time. And this is actually the color of the pages. So I just put a little bit of stains on there. I put some edging on and used the brown fiber on these tags. So I wanted to show you something too. I have this picture that was printed from my little printer, my HP Sprocket, and it prints pictures this size. And I just wanted to show you, so any of those little cameras that print the tiny little pictures, they will fit in a toilet paper roll book just perfectly. See that? It fits on the smallest page is the actual roll, and it fits on there perfectly. So you could put tons of these peel and stick pictures in here and then do some journaling. And yeah, what a really cool way to commemorate an event. So I put a piece of the beige paper in again on this one, and this one has a postage stamp on it. So it's really I loved this paper. I can't remember what it was called. I wish I did, because I don't even know if it's still available anymore. It probably isn't. But so this one, I just kind of put a band around. I glued a little piece of ribbon on there, and another tag, the same, notes on one side, and a place for a picture on the other. Another piece of paper from that pad. I think I had about 6 sheets left, and some of them had already been cut. So I didn't have full sheets, and they've been sitting in the bottom of a container of paper for ages and ages. And when I came across them, I thought I want to do something with them. So it had to be something small because I wasn't going to get enough paper for a big project. This one, I just cut another strip like I did before, and I glued it all the way around. And another roll with another tag. And on the I like that I just used school paper on this side, and then put some stain over it. And I like the way I did that because it's perfect for journaling. So I was thinking, like, this is the coolest little book, and my daughter, my granddaughter is getting an award on Friday night for the poem that she wrote for Remembrance Day. So they're giving her an award for that because her poem has won the Ontario Young Writers competition for that category, and she's going on to the All of Canada part of that. So locally they're giving her an award, which is really awesome, and I'll go to that. And I'm thinking I'll take a bunch of pictures, and this can be the commemorative little booklet for that event, and then I'll give it to her, and then yeah, then she can journal. I'll put some pictures in it. Her mom's probably going to take a bunch of pictures, and she'll have a few, and then she can put them in here, and then it's just a little keepsake. I mean, that's a fairly big event for somebody young like that. And so that's it. That's my little toilet paper flip book that I made. I think that it's cute and a good way to use up some toilet rolls, and so there it is. Very vintagey. I like when I flip that up a little bit so you can't see much of the silver, and it just looks like that. So there it is. If you enjoyed this little flip through, or you'd like me to see me make something like this, I mean, it's very self-explanatory. It wasn't very hard. So, but if you'd like to see something like this, just let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do to put it together. Please like, comment, share, and if you haven't already, I'll put a link to subscribe right here. So thank you very much for watching, everybody, and bye-bye for now. See you in the next video.